You're live. That's what they told me, though I'm feeling dead. This is the Aaron Zero Show news podcast. What do we have here? The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu takes the witness stand for the first time in his long running corruption trial, saying he's being hounded by his hawkish security policies. And he's also a genocidal person because he's done the genocide of Gaza, and he's a war criminal and should be handled by the UN court or whatever, and should be given the chair or executed. Mohammed al-Bashir announces he has been tasked with the heading a transitional government in Syria until early March 2025, even as Israel declares it has destroyed Syria's navy in overnight strike. So Israelis are very good at sending in planes to bomb places because they know they have no opposition. There's no air force in Lebanon or Gaza for that matter, and in Syria. So they can bomb places freely without any opposition. That is how brave they are. And a man accused of CEO murder, an Ivy League graduate, founder of a gaming club, graduate from Ivy League University, and ascending data engineer Luigi Mangione has been charged with the New York murder of United Healthcare CEO. And we'll go into a little more. Brian Thompson. So, and Trump has picked Harmeet Kaur Dhillon, a California lawyer and MAGA loyalist, to head the U.S. Justice Department's Civil Rights Department division and nominated her as Assistant Attorney General. And she's supposed to be a supporter of Khalistan elements in in USA and Canada. So good luck to you. And that is what we have there. Air quality in Delhi is still very poor. We are in the poor category. And what do we have here? Suspect held for United Healthcare, an Ivy League graduate, saw himself as a hero. And they say they found a false ID weapon similar to the one used in the video of the killing, and 282 manifesto describing the healthcare, decrying the healthcare industry begins by appearing to take responsibility for killing, according to law enforcement. It notes that United Healthcare's market cap has grown. America's life expectancy is not. And he feels the healthcare people are parasites. I agree there with him. Having gone through all that, it's very difficult to get proper healthcare in America if you're a low income person. Healthcare there is only for the rich people. Uh, he says he wasn't working with anyone. These parasites had it coming as well, and I do apologize for any strife and trauma, but it had to be done, and views himself as a hero of sorts who finally decided to act upon such injustices and expressed concern that others might see him as a martyr and an example to follow. Mangione was charged Monday in Manhattan with murder, along with additional counts of forgery and illegal weapons possession. A judge asked him if he was in contact with his family until recently, he said, and he suddenly inexplicably stopped communicating with them. Annie Mangione comes from a privileged upbringing. part of an influential real estate family in Baltimore. A family shocked and depressed by Luigi's arrest. So actually, this chap came from a rich, rich family. But even though coming from a rich family, he has sympathized with the lack of health care for poor people in America, and he sees the healthcare industry as a bunch of parasites, which they are, just like the Orange Clown. And of course, the Orange Clown, when he gets inaugurated, he will not give a damn if they raise the rates of this medicine or that. It's it's all a big circus. So, five continents, 150 shows, 10 million people. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour earned record $2 billion in ticket sales over 2 years. Go Tay Tay, though for me, every song sounds the same. I broke up with him and he broke up with me. Chris Evans set to return to Marvel Cinematic Universe with Avengers Doomsday slated to release in May 2026. So I guess a lot of Chris Evans fans will be happy. Israel says it's destroyed Syria's navy in overnight strikes. Bravo, Israel. HTS rules in Damascus, but four other players control parts of Syria. That is the Hayat Tahrir al Sham seized Damascus on Sunday. But there are various players controlling swaths of the country. Here's a look at different players. There's HTS, then there's the SNA, which is Syrian National Army, and Syrian Democratic Forces. So these are the other players that are controlling Syria. Besides that, of course, you have United States maintaining 900 troops between the Tanaf Basin and Kastrine countries' eastern oil fields near the Syria border with Jordan. And that's what's happening. The rebels named Salvation Government figure interim vow to punish senior officials from Assad government. So that is Mr. Mohammed Bashir, who ran an administration in the pocket of Northwest controlled by rebels. He would lead the interim authority until March 1. That's what's going on in Syria. Bangladesh acknowledges 88 incidents of violence against minorities, primarily Hindus, following Hasina ouster, and the Brazilian President Lula undergoes brain surgery as he had a fall in October, but is now supposed to be stable. And Pak ISI chief indicted on charges of treason, gaffe, misuse of authority. Well, who knew? Trudeau survives third no trust vote of confidence in as many months by his main Tory rivals. So he has the luck of the draw. South Korea's former defense minister is formally arrested, and they think he was going to put martial law. Author James Patterson gives 600 bookstore staffers holiday bonuses. Uh, are among 600 receiving $500 bonuses from James Patterson, who has been awarding independent store employees since 2015. Booksellers save lives. I'm happy to be acknowledge them and their hard work this holiday season. In 1867, USA bought Alaska from Russian Empire for a sum of 7.2 million. Cost works out to about 2 cents an acre, which is estimated to be at 36 cents an acre at 23 prices. And what else do we have here before we go? A starry spectacle on international shores, 2025 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix to Red Sea Film Festival at Jeddah. Stars such as Brad Pitt, Shraddha Kapoor, Garfield, and more made glamorous appearances. Now, how much more glamorous can we get? Polarization is the Merriam-Webster's word of the year. And we have the rock singer Brian Adams, who did a Kolkata gig. Brian Adams, celebrated rock and roller. Thank you very much and subscribe.